Hello, everyone, and welcome into Walled Lake Central High School for tonight's United Women's Soccer League matchup between the Michigan Jaguars and the Muskegon Risers, live right here on the Michigan Soccer Network. Alongside my broadcast partner, Steve Bask, my name's Jonathan Turner. The Muskegon Risers come into this game winless in their first 3 games of the campaign, allowing 17 goals and only scoring 2, and currently sit in last place in the Midwest in the Great Lakes Division. Meanwhile, the Jaguars come into this one off their last Friday night's 90th minute goal from Kayla Rallins to give the Jaguars their first win in club history in UWS. Steve, my question for you is, what do the Jaguars have to do tonight to continue the winning ways as we bring you here into the broadcast booth?
Well, John, I think early and often, I think will be a continuation of what we saw last week, which is creative play up top. A lot of combination play, a lot of off-the-ball movement, and putting shots on target from anywhere. As we saw from last week, the Jaguars aren't afraid to take shots from distance, to test goalkeepers from distance, because they have players that are talented enough to put shots on frame that are dangerous. So I expect to see a lot more of that tonight.
The Jaguars come into this one 1-1-1. They have 4 goals for, 8 against, the -4 goal differential. We mentioned the Risers coming into this one losing 3 of their first 3 games. They have 2 goals for, 17 against, for a -15 goal differential. What do the Risers have to do tonight to find some success?
Well, I think first and foremost, defensively try to find some continuity, make sure the communication level is up, make sure we're picking up marks coming across him with the movement and the runs that the Jaguars are going to try to exploit. But defensively, that's the first and foremost, and then just trying to keep the ball. Keep the ball, connect passes, which will allow them to break the lines and relieve pressure. And for them, hopefully maybe they can find a break to get in on goal, because there's no better way to cure your defensive woes than to get it going on the offensive end. As we know, John, the offense can cure all wounds on the defensive side.
That they can, as you take a look here at the current standings here in the Great Lakes Division, Week 4. The Nationals currently sitting in that first spot with 7 points. They've won 2 of their first 3. That draw back a few weeks back against the Jaguars. And then Corktown currently sitting in second place. The Nationals and Corktown see each other here on Sunday evening. Michigan Jaguars in that 3rd spot, Cap City in 4th, and the Muskegon Risers there in the 5th spot. So that's your standings here. We're going to step aside here for a quick break. You're watching live soccer here on the Michigan Soccer Network. We'll be right back. The Michigan Soccer Network covers all levels of soccer, from youth, high school, college, and professional throughout the state of Michigan.
Blatches with a shot low, and he makes the goal. What a shot there, low, near post, under the arms of Bessett.
Our mission here at the Michigan Soccer Network is to bring your event to life. Full commentary, multi-camera options are available, and we are here to make the game of soccer in Michigan that much better. Good ball off his chest, down, save again by Heisch. What a
He still has it, top of the 18, shot coming, and it's a goal.
How they have it is a cross coming in. Hodgson gets a touch, he gets the first goal. He makes up for it from the first one in the first half. That offsides call, and there's the first goal in club history. To learn more, visit MichiganSoccerNetwork.com today. Welcome back into Walled Lake Central High School here for tonight's UWS matchup. The Jaguars welcoming in the Muskegon Risers live here on the Michigan Soccer Network alongside my broadcast partner, Steve Bask. I'm Jonathan Turner, bringing you all the action here on this Friday evening. It's 2 Fridays in a row we find ourselves, Steve, here out at Walled Lake Central High School as the Jaguars welcoming in another opponent.
Yeah, and expect a lot of action tonight. Obviously, the Risers coming into this game, having been on the wrong end of the early couple games in the league, but still with an opportunity to turn it around. And for the Jaguars, a lot of new players in the lineup tonight compared to some of the players that we saw even in last week's game. So I expect with the talent level out there, options is to be aplenty tonight.
Sorry, we're just getting some last-minute updates from the coaching staff about some players that are not starting in this one. It'll actually be, we'll get in that in a second, starting lineups. Yes, it's Friday night, and we have got great action here, great weather, 79 degrees here, I believe a kickoff, a beautiful day here in Michigan. It's been quite a few days here of good weather here in Michigan. So we are officially in spring.
Yeah, it's nice to finally have a little bit of consistency within our everyday outlook here for these games, and gives the players the opportunity. Beautiful night, beautiful setting tonight, and should be a good one.
That it should, as we are about to get things underway here, waiting for the international walk-on for both these squads. And then the national anthem. We did have some changes here, it looks like. We have some adjustments to the starting lineup. But let's go ahead and take a look at the starting lineup here, starting with the Muskegon Risers. Steve?
Yeah, starting in goal is Erica Gabriel. Starting in defense, Lindsay Cole, Caitlin Mullen. Not sure exactly who else might be starting in the back line, but in the midfield, Haley Niles, Haley DeKuyvers, Riley Vrugnick, Stephanie Yeager, Brenna Musner, Emily Vargas, Kiernan Korniak, and Gracie Paulson.
As we are about to welcome in the Jaguars starting lineup, I'll read it off because I just talked to the coach. He said there are some adjustments here.
Alrighty.
So in goal will be Ellie Thalman, Libby Van Wagenen left back, Taya Horth will be center back, Emily Wallen will be center back, Andy Wolf right back, Hannah Becker central defensive mid, Zoe Greenhouse is center mid. Attacking center mid is Emily Paget. Avery Fenchel will be left wing. Erica Toupin, center forward, and up top, Maddie Sausenstein will be in that right wing position for the Jaguars, as we now have the national anthem playing here in the background. If you go, yeah, you have to go to YouTube though. So you have to just scroll out of that. Yeah, there you go, and then go to YouTube down there. There you go.
I got you.
And just go back to. It should be already be live somewhere. It's a beautiful rendition there of the national anthem. Sorry if you couldn't hear that. Want to remind everyone, not remind you, but hey, we have our presenting partner now. The Michigan Soccer Network weekly podcast is coming to the Michigan Soccer Network this month. This weekly podcast will cover all things soccer in the state of Michigan, hosted by me and Steve Bask. We will cover UPSL, Midwest Premier League, UWS 1 and 2, youth, high school, college, and more. Join us Monday, June the 6th, this upcoming Monday at 8 p.m. live on the Michigan Soccer Network YouTube channel. We'll be launching that show here this Monday evening, covering all things soccer here in the state of Michigan. Please make sure you subscribe here to the network, and that way when we go live here on Monday night at 8 p.m., you will have full access to that show. Steve, you excited about that?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's going to be a nice little forum for us to kind of expand on some things that we only get to touch on briefly, because it always seems that we get a break in the action or something happens when we venture down a road. So it'll be a nice opportunity for us to really delve into various topics, I think, John.
Yeah, I'm excited about it myself, and looking forward to covering all things soccer. Hopefully, having some of our goals of the week nominees and those highlights on our as part of our show here. So really excited about that. That starts here this upcoming Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, right here on the Michigan Soccer Network. So excited about that. So now teams are just getting situated here. I want to also remind everyone, I want to get that graphic up. I don't know if I actually added it in the broadcast or not, Steve. One of those things where during the course of a day today, you're like trying to get it on there, but
Did it all make it?
did it all make it? That's a great question. I thought I put it on here, but maybe I didn't. But we wanted to let everybody know that we are obviously on social media, but just in case you didn't know what social media we are on all Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We'll have a TikTok account here sometime tomorrow, so excited about that. So make sure you follow us at MI Soccer Network anywhere on any of your platforms that you watch or listen to or tune into, right? So looks like the Jaguars will have the kickoff here tonight. They're in green and white kits going right to left on your screen, and the Muskegon Risers in the white and blue kits. We're going left to right on your screen. I mentioned again that in goal, Ellie Thalman for the Jaguars, and Erica Gabrielle will be the goalkeeper for the Risers. Third team tonight in red kits. Is that the thing? They call them kits?
Absolutely.
In their red kits. About to get things underway here momentarily. And we are underway here at Walled Lake Central High School. UWS league action here on this Friday evening. As Wallen will play this back to Thalman, wearing those bright neon yellow socks and shorts. As we see a lot of times, Steve, teams will play the ball all the way back. It's been custom in the Premier League, to play the ball long, to test the back line right off the bat. We don't see a lot of that in this league.
No, I think you get a lot more teams want to keep the ball, keep possession early, keep the ball and try to gain a feel for the game and break in without just a lot of times what ends up being a turnover when the ball is played long, and it's just in my opinion just a poor way to start. Just it's more times than not just a giveaway. I'd like to see teams keep the ball a little bit. Try to build some kind of momentum early.
No, I agree. It's one of those things where I think if the team's got a back line that's not strong in the air, that's not strong physically with the ball, and maybe attack them right away like that. But as you're right, you possess the ball is one of my thought processes as well. So it's good to see teams doing that. There's Noel Blaine. And this will be last touch there off the Jaguars, out for a throw in here on this near side. 45-minute halves is what you're used to seeing here at this level. Each team is allotted substitutions. I believe it's 7 subs on either side. They can roster 18 for these games.
I think we only have 7 total subs between both teams.
I think you're probably right. And they're all in the Jaguars. So it seems as though there might not be any subs at all. There's one actually on the bench. There's Libby Van Wagner look to play this inside in the middle of the park. It's broken up there, I believe, by number 6, Brianna Musser. There's Blaine. As Paget.
So Paget is in.
Yeah.
In
Seems
place
as though,
of
I don't know. Van Wagenen looking to put a left-footer inside, and that's going to go right to the goalkeeper, Erica Gabrielle, with her first touch of the afternoon. We talk about it every single week on these broadcasts. You know, when we finally go pro, to Major League Soccer, maybe even Premier League one day, we will be fully prepared for any fluidity with rosters because we've dealt with it at every level here each and every week. And it's not a knock on the teams or the players. It's just, you know, I mean, the Muskegon Risers, that's a 3-hour drive, I would imagine, into traffic. And, you know how Michigan traffic is nowadays with the construction. So probably more like a 4-hour drive for them. But they only have 11, 12 players here. I think the Jaguars have more coaching staff than they do players. So if you're joining us for the first time ever, we do appreciate it. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell at the top of the screen. That way you're notified every time we go live. We're adding new content. We go live 3 times this weekend as we have a game tomorrow night. Back out here at Walled Lake Central at 6 p.m. for the men's side. Their men's #1 team here for the Jaguars as Blaine now will pick this up. So far this game's been pretty flat. Looking to play long there. That was to, I think it was number 18, Maddie Salzenstein. And now Musser gets by Wagner. Good ball in the middle. Just too much pace on that one. That was Riley Rugink. That was intended for, and back to the goalkeeper, Ellie Thalman.
We had a big performance out of Ellie Thalman last time out. She only played the first half, but came up big with several saves, even earning herself a player of the game for her performance in that first half, which kept the Jaguars in that game against Cap City. Expect her to be on her toes again tonight and provide, a good clarity in that back line as far as knowing what they have back there and the security.
Toupin there on that far side, now ball back to Gabrielle. A different lineup here this week. We see some players coming in here for the Jaguars, some really talented players, Steve. We see Andy Wolf from Michigan State player. She joins the lineup here tonight from West Bloomfield, Michigan. And then Danny Wolf plays for Michigan. She's on the bench tonight to start this one. Not a negative, but 2 really phenomenal players who are joining the Jaguars here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we saw quite a few new faces here in tonight's lineup, or even included in the squad on the bench tonight to start. But a lot of new faces, but a lot of talented faces too that play at a high level.
That's Wallen. That's going to go out now for throw on there on that far side.
And I think I'm sure the coaching staff and Coach Doug Steiner will like to see that the level improve. Despite getting those 3 points last week, I'm sure he wishes it could have been done in a cleaner fashion, and so that they'll look to try to capitalize a little bit more early and often tonight, rather than having to wait for a 90 minutes last minute winner.
Yeah, no question about that. We talked about those last minute heroics. So it was a very interesting game because Cap City was up and they were up, and then the Jaguars crawled back. And then they got the game winner in the 90th minute, coming off a turnover, something that we were talking about quite a bit at the end of that game, where, it seemed like, probably because, again, we were thinking that because of the fact that the Jaguars only had 2 subs, that they would be the ones having a hard time, with staying fresh at the end of that game. But it was Cap City that kept giving it away in that 90th minute, and really in those last 10 minutes of that game. That really just helped, give the Jaguars what they needed to get those shots on frame and ultimately that goal from Kayla Rowlands. As this ball was played up long there, and good effort. Looking to put this one in the box. It is, and cross and deflected, and now top of the 6, and now it's inside the 6 and finally cleared out. That was Salzenstein that was making that effort there on that far side.
That was good effort there from her. Couldn't eventually find a teammate on a clear look, but multiple efforts to get that ball across to win it back.
Well, here comes an opportunity right now as this ball goes out to Salzenstein again. Crossed inside the 6 and right into the arms of Gabrielle.
Yeah, good effort there. Toupin was the one that eventually got the shot on frame, but good work there from Salzenstein. Working it in and they get the shot on frame, but they weren't able to beat the goalkeeper for Muskegon, Erica Gabriel.
Do you have that roster? Just want to see something real quick. Thank you.
Giveaway there from the Jags.
That it is.
Shot up and over.
So goal kick coming up here for the Jaguars. Is now this ball played here near side to Libby Wagner. Wagner called her name a bunch of times last summer. She's from Jackson. Now goes to Moorhead State. Foul there was called. 9th minute, 0-0 game. Not sure if what we're seeing is indicative of the first 3 games from the Risers or not.
Yeah, I mean, you know, as we talked about a lineup being very different from a week ago here for the Jaguars, you know, who knows exactly, you know, the lineup that they were putting out each week as well. So, you know, all we can do is judge what we have here tonight. And so far in the opening minutes, Muskegon's kind of held their own.
Thank you.
Just keep it next time.
I know, right? Throw-in coming here on this near side. Just can't get over how beautiful it is tonight. Again, last week it was rain and a cloudy night. It poured and stormed for the better part of warm-up last week. As that's deflected there off of number 9, Gracie Paulson. And now here come the Jaguars. Greenhauser was looking for Emily Paget and goes all the way back now to Gabrielle, the goalkeeper for the Risers, coached by Matt Schmidt. Muskegon Risers are known for their arena soccer on the west side of the state. They have a men's and a women's side for arena soccer. And looking to grow their outdoor soccer with UWS soccer with women and men as well. This is Horth playing center back. Then I go on long up over the top there for Blaine. She'll be offside though.
First time tonight we've seen the Jaguars try to stretch the field long with a ball up over the top. They've been really good at controlling, playing through the middle of the park. First time here tonight, called offsides. Gonna have to get their timing a little bit better. They're going to beat this Muskegon back line.
Ball played, almost a little flick there by Gracie Paulson. And now Salzenstein there on that far side. Andy Wolf now will play this back to Horth.
John, the Michigan Soccer Network is becoming the premier live streaming option for semi-professional soccer in Michigan. We've covered United Premier Soccer League, United Women's Soccer 1 and 2, and the Michigan Premier Soccer League. To learn more about the Michigan Soccer Network, visit michigansoccernetwork.com.
Now here come the Risers. That's number 34, Stephanie Yeager. Almost scored a goal on the other net.
Goal kick for the Jaguars.
Usually you don't see the goals like that, right? But last week they had them right on this side, so the goals are coming on the right side, the backup goal. Right?
You should count for like half a goal or something. Right?
I think they should too. Want to give a special shout out to Owen for helping us out in the broadcast booth tonight. I'm not sure of Owen's last name, but Owen did a great job helping us with doing some switching here with our cameras, so we appreciate that. Offered him pizza, he wouldn't take it.
He It's all about those combos, though.
He was. His deflection back to Gabrielle.
Corn dog.
That's right. That's right. Don't forget, we loved it and have comments, in the comments section. So please chat with us. Shout out to your players. We've had a number of chats and comments throughout the games that we've done here on the Michigan Soccer Network. Last week we had grandmother from Southern Illinois join us, comment about their grandson playing in a soccer game. So that was fun. Keep it positive and fun, and we'll give a shout out to you as well. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
Andy Wolf, that ball was in one now. Wall, and we'll run onto this on that far side. We'll go out now for a throw-in. Steve, looking at the stats for the Risers, Gabrielle started 3 games now, but she's got 14 goals against. Obviously, that's not indicative necessarily of her play. When you see a lot of goals going like that, it's indicative usually of a defense that's struggling. Not just goalkeeping as well. Obviously, could be a number of factors. We haven't seen her tested tonight. But on the flip side of that, looking at the stats for I had them here a second ago. Oh, here they are. Sorry, the stats for
The Jaguars?
the Jaguars. Thank you. I don't know where my stat sheet just went. Maybe I gave it
Disappeared
to
on
you.
you?
Maybe I gave it to you. I had them both, I swear.
You probably did. Because I don't have it.
Fair enough. Oh, I found them.
I believe
They're
you.
on the-
You
they're on
got
the clipboard.
stats somewhere.
I know, right?
100% of the time, John says he has it. He has it. That I can confirm. Could pull into Paget.
They don't have Falwell stats, so I couldn't really go off that. But they've allowed a total of 8 goals in their 3 games. They've scored 4. And the first goal they scored against the Nationals, that 1-1 draw here a few weeks back. And then last week they opened up with 3 goals in that game. So their offense came alive here last week against Cap City. And let's see if they can get that offense moving here again this afternoon. Right now it's still 0-0 in the 15th minute. Switches here near side to Van Wagenen. That might be a giveaway. Is Musser now. Out comes Thalman. Oh, it's going to fall. Right to Paget and then Blaine now. Here's an opportunity. Toupin with a shot up, and it's in. Toupin gets the Jaguars on the board here in the 16th minute. I believe that was assisted by Noel Blaine.
What a strike from Toupin. A nice little nifty pass in from Paget from Blaine. Erica Toupin wasted no time, put her head down, took the opportunity, found the upper 90. A great strike, and puts the Jaguars up here 1-0 early.
That's assisted, I believe, at Greenhouse, actually, number 14. It was number 14.
Okay.
Greenhouse that got the assist.
Either way, beautiful strike from Erica Toupin. Can't really hit it much better than that. You can tell the way she hit it right from our angle. You could tell it was going in right away. Wonderful strike, and the Jags up early here.
Ball be put in the box, and that's now going to be cleared out. Salstenstein. We're looking for Paget. Now it's all the way back to the back line here. Lindsay Cole now has this for the Risers. So well-struck ball by Toupin. Toupin is a product of Novi, Michigan, went to Detroit Mercy College. She's an alumni of the Jaguars. That's her first goal of the season, too.
It's a good way to notch your first goal of the season. Can't get much prettier than that. I'm not sure how many you'll score the rest of the season will be as pretty as that one, but I'm sure she'll take it.
Maybe a goal of the week nominee.
Yeah, I mean, very clean strike. Not too many goalkeepers are gonna be able to handle that type of shot from distance.
Yeah, it was actually Greenhalgh. Oh, out comes Toupin. Shielded that one.
It's good work there defensively, especially from Thalman to be off her line there.
Now then Wagner.
Poor giveaway there from Van Wagen. Just
It was that would be a foul there. That was
had all the space in the world and just passed it right to the opposing defender. Got to be a little bit better there. Tighten that up.
We'll take a look and confirm the assist. I know it wasn't Blaine. Blaine played the original ball in, and it bounced around, and then I believe it was the Groundhauser number 2, Emily Paget, is Blaine now, and she had Greenhalgh there wide open, but he just couldn't get it to her. Salzenstein now. Almost a giveaway, but Salzenstein is from Beverly Hills, Michigan, goes to Western, a Vardar alumni. So am I. I'm a Vardar alumni as well. So
Are you?
Yeah, I am alumni. Salzenstein to Paget. Salzenstein now, good ball there to Toupin. Top of the 18, good win, good defensive play. And then another shot coming in from Paget, and Gabrielle is able to collect that one and divert any more danger. Keeps this game 1-0 here in favor of the Michigan Jaguars FC. 20th minute. Trying to figure out.
No problem. Ball over the top, going to be easily handled for Ellie Thalman. She'll look to break the line and play out of the back directly. Don't see that too often.
No, you don't. It's this good play there by Horth. She's got Blaine. And then Salzenstein on that far side. She'll be able to collect this, get in by the end line, get a cross, and she does. Toupin just can't keep this one on the pitch. And out for a goal kick.
Good effort there from Maddie Salzenstein on the up the right side to generate more pressure, get a nice cross in. Couldn't find Toupin to, in a good spot to get that redirect on frame, but another good possession, another good attack here for the Jaguars.
The Risers have been able to create some build-up. They've been very direct with their attack. Meanwhile, the Jaguars more methodical. Right, they're moving the ball around a little bit more. And right now, what we're seeing is, especially for the Jaguars in that final third, is continuity. Right, they've had a couple opportunities on frame, but a lot of it has been stifled by the defense of the Risers. But they are playing 3 up top. The Jaguars. What do they got to do differently here, Steve, to get more on frame? Because I feel like right now they're just missing, just like it's a step, or maybe it could be a number of things. But what are your thoughts?
I think just need to be a little bit more clinical in the attacking moments when they get those chances. Obviously, they don't have more than looks like maybe one sub available down to them tonight.
A shot from distance, and that's a tough one for Gabrielle, and she's able to keep that one on the pitch. But that's a good shot there from number 29, Taya Horth.
But when the opportunities do arise, that they get those moments in those attacking thirds, they have to try to look to put a ball on frame, and it may come from distance, but because they don't know when those opportunities are going to come, that you got to try to maximize them. Defensively, they've been all right. They've limited the Jaguars, keeping things wide, not letting them penetrate through the middle, not letting them break them down through the midfield, forcing them to have to cross balls in, contested crosses. I just worry that the Risers don't have a whole lot of depth tonight as far as substitutes, in that they may just get worn down at some point with tired legs. in that that's where the Jaguars could expose them with the bench and you know, some fresher legs and some quality on that bench as well.
Play up this left side now. Ball comes across inside for Musser, and that's cleared out off the line there by Wallen. And that's Salsa-Stein. Oh, good win. That's much like Musser. No, it's Gracie Paulson who's in an offside position.
Yeah, I mean, look at there, just another 2 opportunities there for Muskegon. 2 dangerous penetrating attacks and yet fail to get either a shot on goal. And they've got to try to maximize those type of opportunities if they're going to stay in this game tonight.
Thalman will put this one back in here looking for Blaine or Wagnon here on this near side. And a little flick there by Noel Blaine, and it will be Lindsey Cole wins that easily. A smart play by Horth as Van Wagner will find Blaine. It's a tough ball there. These are the kind of things that you want to be careful of if the Jaguars, giving these away and have a ball. That's a good ball. Gabrielle comes out with command to that one. Looking there for Toupin. Going to get her second goal of the game and the season. The ball played long for Van Wagner, and that's going to go right up the center there towards the goalkeeper, Erica Gabrielle.
Been active off her line tonight, you know, taking away some opportunities that the Jaguars have tried to play through some long balls, being active off her line with her feet and her arms. Oh, giveaway there.
Yeah, it is Toupin. Good little move from her. Oh, it's a shot. It's going to maybe go up and over. Shot there was from Greenhouse.
Poor giveaway there from Muskegon. Toupin took advantage and found Greenhalls, but puts her shot up and over top. No threat there to goalkeeper Erica Gabriel.
And now here come the Risers. This is Musser. Looking to go up over the top. It's actually a good ball, but didn't read well there by number 3, Riley Rugnick.
John, Kickstart Toddler Soccer. Our mission is to stimulate the bodies and minds of children while introducing them to the joys of goal-oriented physical activity, leading up to competitive play. Taking great care with the knowledge that this may be their first group class. We will focus on building nurturing relationships while introducing an engaging curriculum with the objective of making each Kickstart class or game the highlight of each student's week. Kickstart Toddler has locations in Macomb, Oakland, Genesee, and Washtenaw County. To learn more, visit kickstarttoddlersoccer.com.
That's right. What Frank and Kelly are doing at Kickstart Toddler Soccer is amazing. Yeah, program basically everywhere. Looking to grow their Livonia location, so check out kickstarttoddlersoccer.com and register your child today, your toddler today. It's now Wallen looking there for Salsenstein, and she gets a touch on it, and Paget now has it at her feet.
Good defensive work there from, I believe that was number 2, Haley Niles. Got a foot in, made a good tackle there, denied the Jags another opportunity.
Kevers, that's Musser for the Risers. Again, Risers in those white and blue kits going left to right on your screen, while the Jaguars are in green and white kits going right to left. This ball go out all the way back to Thalman. She'll pick it up, even though that was not an intentional pass back to her, but that was an intentional played back. So, I mean, Steve, rules analysis, you do both. That would, to me, would look like an intentional playback if I've ever saw one. Van Wagner plays as long. It goes right there into Paget. No comment?
I'm going to leave that one alone, John.
Okay, fair. Usually that means I was right, so.
I believe it looked pretty intentional to me. I think it was unexpected to the referee to see the ball played back where she did pick it up, and he was expecting, I think, her to just clear it. And then when he did, I don't think there was the thought that that play was going to be picked up by the goalkeeper, but either way, we move on. I did see the Muskegon Risers coach have a brief word, but the call's not going to go back and change.
I mean, an indirect free kick in the box right there. That could be a game changer.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's a dangerous. At a 1-0 game right now, in a team that needs to try to find goals and been struggling. You try to get every break you can get and every opportunity.
It's like a tackle by the way by Becker there just a second ago. Well, the reason why we asked that question is because I think that people might think that as we have Musters down now here on the ground, off camera view. But what I was going to say is that I don't know if the rule, the way the law is written, it has to be an intentional playback to the goalkeeper. It is an intentional pass.
Has to be a deliberately played ball from a teammate.
Correct. So does the deliberate ball to the goalkeeper matter, or does it matter? Because I almost feel like maybe the intention of the original ball might have been to the player who let it go by.
But it was a deliberately played ball from the team. If it was a deflected ball, then it's no question, right? Like it doesn't matter really where it goes, but deliberately played by your teammate. I don't think there's any difference in mattering of who it's intended for.
Fair enough.
In my view,
in
my opinion, yeah, I think that's how at least I've always been approaching it. Always judged it in that way. But we'll move on, as we don't have any VAR to go back. Yeah, no, it's a play we don't see often. It's a situation that we don't get often. Two players kind of did go in for the ball, and sometimes I think maybe that's what the referee thought. Maybe there may have been another touch, or that nothing was intentional there. But to us up here, it looked a little clear. But again, it's an instant decision there that he doesn't have the same view we do. So
that is true.
Maybe saw it just a little differently than we did up here.
No question about that. We are now in the 30th minute. 1-0 your score. The goal coming in the 16th minute off the foot of Erica Toupin. As now here come the Risers inside the box. Down the end line, across the 6. It's deflected there by Thalman. Gets a touch on it. Musters there now. She gets it. She's going to knock it out for a corner kick. I believe they went off Andy Wolf. And the first corner of the match coming up here for the Risers.
Yeah, good opportunity there from the Risers. I believe that may have been to Kivers driving up that left side, really pushing the back line, being able to get it all the way pretty much down to the end line and getting that cross back across, forcing Thalman to have to make a big save and earning that first corner of the game here and a set-piece opportunity for the Risers.
First corner of the match coming up here. It's a good ball. Thalman punches it out. It's going to drop there to Gracie Paulson. And now Mullins. And that'll be cleared out for a throw-in here by the Risers.
Some good sustained pressure here from Muskegon, within this first half. Forcing Thalman to have to make a couple saves here recently. Not putting their head down after conceding that early goal.
Well, that's a giveaway as Blaine now comes in and wins this one. Referee calls a foul. Libby Van Wagenen up down this near side, looking there for Paget, and she's offsides. Yeah, the Risers are not, to this point, are not playing like they've allowed 17 goals in the first 3 games. Obviously, still got a lot of game left, but their defense is playing well. I mean, this is a good Jaguars team on the pitch right now, and they're holding their own.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think we talked about maximizing opportunities, and they've created some here, and that's going to be huge for confidence going forward, because as long as it stays a 1-goal game, there's that belief that all it takes is one shot and one opportunity to get that to that tying goal and to find a way back into this game. So they're defensively, we've seen early and often here the Jags been whistled for offside a few times. All right, and so it usually indicates some kind of good communication from that back line. We talked in the pregame about the continuity, communication of the back line having to be important, and so far tonight it looks like they've done that. Yeah, they conceded 1 goal, but overall they've been good defensively tonight. And if you're going to turn a game around, it has to start in the back line and start with the defense, and they've done that. So they've given themselves a chance here 33 minutes in.
I would say that of the opportunities, aside from the goal scored, is a giveaway here. That ball looking to go to Paulson, and oh, that's a dangerous tackle. My goodness, not even a foul being called.
I mean, I can understand with the ball going directly out there for a goal kick, but the degree to which that foul happened there and on the back line, I'm shocked that nobody on the bench got up and none of the players said anything else, because the tackle from here at least appeared to be fairly
Owen
hard.
Is shaking his head going, what was that?
It was a fairly hard tackle from here, especially when you knew the ball was gone, the ball was going to be going out, and her only play was to come in and make a tackle.
We might see this game pick up a little energy here. There's a little touch there into Kivers. She gets inside the box. Oh, good win there by Horth.
I think the referee was saying shoulder to shoulder. The players came together. Both players coming together. Initially, I thought maybe there was a foul just outside the box.
Oh, a shot from distance up to Thalman. It just goes over. That was a good shot. I believe there was DeKuyver on the shot there.
Good shot from distance. Teston, Ellie Thalman almost crept in just underneath that crossbar. Just went over. Thalman not needing a touch to secure it to go over. But a nice sustained pressure here from Muskegon, showing that they're still in this game. They're not going to keep fighting. And some opportunities have arisen from just consistent pressure.
DeKuyver to Musser. I was going to say, it seems like the better of the opportunities, aside from the goal being scored by Toupin, have been on the side of the Risers. I mean, Thalman's been tested more as this ball comes up and goes just out. But it's based on what we've seen in the last few minutes alone. You know, they've had a couple claims for some fouls, maybe right in and outside the box, and almost pass back. Some good opportunities, forcing Thalman to have to make a save, driving the ball across from the end line. They've been good on the attack. I'm sure they would love to have that goal back, but they're still in this game. They're still fighting, and they're creating opportunities, which is all you can ask for. Is to keep fighting, keep creating opportunities. As we're gonna see another set piece here just inside the half line, and a ball that'll be played in, and Muskegon will have another chance here in on goal. Looks as though Lindsay Cole number 17. Actually, 17 is
Kieran Koryanek.
Oh, ball comes in. Look at this. Oh, right into Thalman. She's taken down. That was number 2. That was Haley Niles. Steve, don't put your head down for a second, man. You do. You miss everything.
Always seems that way.
I know, right?
Take one note, write one little thing, and instantly ball played in, and Thalman came out, challenged on it, gets taken out, foul coming out, and the Jaguars escape an opportunity again for the Risers.
Yeah, it's Kirsten
Koryanek.
Koryanek, thank you. Oh, a shot from distance again. That one's going to go wide.
It may have taken first 10 or 15 minutes for Muskegon to maybe get their legs underneath them and find their way into this game. Conceding that goal probably woke them up as well. It's kind of coincided with that similar timeline, but since that moment, they've definitely been the better side here for the last 20 minutes or so since that goal.
Ball now throwing here on this near side. Paget. Screen Hollow's out there to Salstenstein there. She's got Toupin inside. Ball comes in, misplayed, and Gabrielle's there to collect that one again, divert some danger inside the 6.
Good awareness there from goalkeeper Erica Gabriel to recognize that touch, that little bit of deflection, make sure that ball doesn't get across, quickly off her line, scoops it up.
So throw in here on that far side. DeKuyvers. Top of the 18, left-footed shot inside to the far post. And What a diving save there by Ellie Thalman, and a corner kick coming up, but another big save from Thalman.
Yeah, I think the Jaguars defense gave the Kivers a little bit too much room. She was able to create a little bit of space for herself. She tries to go low left, puts a good shot on frame, but Thalman gets over, extends her body, clears it out for a corner kick. 5th save of the night already for Ellie Thalman.
Comes the corner inside the box, up and high, and Paulson went in for that, and that's cleared up and out of danger. Good touch. Now Greenhouse, she
lifts her head. She's got Padgett down the left side with all sorts of space in front of her. That's where, the communication from her teammates, we could hear from the bench, but the teammates got to let her know on the pitch,
Blaine. She's got Salstenstein making a run. That's a good ball. Out comes Gabrielle, though, aggressively. She's been that way all afternoon and plays that up the sideline. Not a bad play from her. Well, that's a good win there by Wolf. And now Salstenstein. Oh, gets by. I believe that was number 17, Karen Korzenak. A foul just outside the 18 on that far side. Dangerous free kick opportunity here for the Jaguars as we're now entering the 40th minute.
Opportunity here in a real dangerous area. Just kind of like a shorter corner kick as we'll see who takes this here for the Jaguars. But I expect this to be whipped in to that top of the 6 and hopefully find a green head to put it into the back of the net.
Oh, who's standing over this? I believe that's Hannah Becker. Ball comes in, and it's good ball, and it falls there right to Blaine, but she can't collect it. And then cleared out of danger. Fred Wagner wins this.
Giveaway there. Musser on the attack.
Wagner and Chase. Oh, good tackle by Horth. And last touch there, saying by the Risers. Now a throw-in coming here on this near side for the Jaguars.
Starting to see a few tired legs both sides as the back lines start to get extended and this game gets a little bit stretched. Nearing these last 5 minutes of this half, both teams trying to just find a way to get to halftime, get some rest in, and give it another go here in the second. But starting to see the game a little bit stretched, and you'll start to see maybe some counter opportunities either way in these last 5 minutes.
Now Horth. Look there into Padgett. Now Greenhalgh's a good ball there into Toupin. Toupin's on. One-on-one with Gabrielle. Here comes a shot. It's a goal! What a beautiful ball there by Greenhalgh. Sets up Toupin, and one-on-one with Gabrielle gets the second goal here in the 41st minute.
Yeah, lovely ball in. Toupin shows patience, shows good awareness, understands her where she was on the field, understands where the goalkeeper was, takes the right touch, buries it lower left, wastes no opportunity there, and puts the Jaguars up 2-0 here just before the break.
And just like that, they're up 2-0 here in this first half, with just about 3 minutes to go here. So now Greenhalgh's now, and she's fouled, but she's playing. Advantage called by the referee as this ball's played to Blaine. Inside the 18, cross, and it goes through the arms of the goalkeeper, Gabrielle. Referee says she got a piece of it. Corner kick coming.
Yeah, and immediately after the goal, the Jaguars waste no time into getting the ball back in a counter. Blaine up here on the left side whips the ball in, gets a touch and wins a corner here, and another opportunity with still a few minutes left here in the first.
And it looks like it'll be taken by Zoe Greenhalgh. All put in the mixer. Goes right into the arms of the goalkeeper, Erica Gabrielle.
Really, no challenge there on Gabrielle. No Jaguars players really hunting down that ball there, right at the goalkeeper's hands.
Good touch there by Riley Rugnick. This is now played here in this near side. That goes to Lindsay Cole. That's given away. Padgett finds Blaine. Haley Niles. It's a good run from her. Becker's there defensively for the Jaguars. No support whatsoever for Haley Niles.
Not a player within 20 yards.
I mean, talk about the easiest defensive play for anyone. Ball played to the Kivers. Wide to Musser. Fake shot, puts us inside and cleared out by Wallen. Oh, that was a turn and went out of touch. Cole will throw this in now for the Risers. 44th minute, 1 minute to go. Can't imagine much stoppage time as Greenhalghs now collects this. She's got Toupin. Broken up there by Corneck. And given away back to Wolf. And Jaguars will recycle this through their back line.
Well, this type of talented Jaguars team, as we saw in the half, have a good opening first 15, a rough 25-30, but then close this half out with a strong 5 minutes. They find a way to get back on the scoreboard again, extend the lead, while not conceding in that little bit of rough patch in the first half. And this type of roster now with these types of players, got to find a way to close this game out. Apparently nothing there by the referee.
1 minute. 1 minute of extra time, as what we've heard from the fourth official. It's a good turn by Toupin with a shot from distance right in the arms of the goalkeeper, Erica Gabrielle. That's a good shot from Toupin, looking to get her hat trick.
Yeah, I can't knock her for taking that shot from distance. As she's already been on the scoreboard tonight. Hit already one from distance, so. Sometimes when you're feeling it, you might as well give it a go and try to get that first half hat trick.
No question. Is we're currently sitting here in the first and only minute of stoppage time here in this first half, as it'll go all the way back to Horth. Well, wide here to Libby Van Wagner on this near side. They'll just play around with this until the end of the half. And why not? Or maybe not. Maybe they'll go for one last one here as they play this ball up the middle to Kiver. She's got Musser here on this near side. Can the Risers get an opportunity here? She's inside the 18. Can she keep it on the pitch? Yes, she can. Puts it inside towards the 6 and then cleared up. And that should do it here for this first half. And that it is. Steve, what are your thoughts, man, on this first half?
Well, I think it was not the expected team in the visitor side from Muskegon that the stats may have shown us, as they showed to be a very strong and competitive side. Jaguars took advantage of their opportunities with a special pair of goals off the foot of Erica Toupin with both of them tonight. But Muskegon's still in this game. Created a lot of opportunities and. If they find a way to get that next goal, we talk about 2-goal lead being the worst lead in soccer. If they can find the next one, it's game on. So look for some adjustments here at the half and an exciting second half to come.
No question about that. It is 2-0 here. The Jaguars over the Muskegon Risers. You're watching live soccer, UWS soccer, on the Michigan Soccer Network. The Michigan Soccer Network covers all levels of soccer from youth, high school, college, and professional throughout the state of Michigan.
Blatches with a shot low, and he makes the goal. What a shot there, low, near post, under the arms of Best.
Our mission here at the Michigan Soccer Network is to bring your event to life. Full commentary, multi-camera options are available, and we are here to make the game of soccer in Michigan that much better.
Good ball off his chest. Down, save again by Heisch. What a
He still has it, top of the 18, shot coming, and it's a goal.
How they have it as a cross coming in. Hodgson gets a touch, he gets the first goal. He makes up for it from the first one in the first half. That offside's called, and there's the first goal in club history.
To learn more, visit MichiganSoccerNetwork.com today.
Hey moms and dads, are you looking for a program to keep your toddler active this winter? Kickstart Toddler Soccer is the perfect cure for the winter blues. We have great indoor locations in Fraser, Troy, and Shelby Township. Check us out at kickstarttoddlersoccer.com and come play with us today.
Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
We like to do it before we go out on the weekend.
We do.
We do it every week.
Whether we need to or not.
We did it today.
It was really dirty.
My parents do it every day.
Hey, kiddo!
Do it every day with the Unlimited Club, only at Jack's Car Wash. Protect your car from the hot summer sun, dust, dirt, and contaminants all summer long with the Jack's Unlimited Club.
Join today, starting at just $22.99 a month.
Hey moms and dads, are you looking for a program to keep your toddler active this winter? Kickstart Toddler Soccer is the perfect cure for the winter blues. We are right around the corner at the Mundy Sportsplex Indoor Soccer Facility located in Flint, Michigan. Check us out at kickstarttoddlersoccer.com and come play with us today.
Welcome back here into Walled Lake Central High School here in Walled Lake, Michigan. For this UWS Friday night matchup here on the Michigan Soccer Network, presented here by MSN Weekly. Our new podcast coming out here on Monday night here at 8 p.m. live. So stay tuned for more information about that throughout the weekend and on Monday. But the Michigan Jaguars right now sitting in the lead here 2-0. Steve, over the Muskegon Risers.
Yeah, I think we talked about it from the get-go, that it was going to be opportunities for the Jaguars early and often, facing a Muskegon squad that had conceded a lot. However, Muskegon showed that they were going to provide opportunities offensively as well tonight, and forced the Jaguars defensively to have to be stout and to have to be compact and be well organized. And I think Muskegon's done that as well. So there's been opportunities both ways. I think both sides have some things they can tweak, going into that second half, and look to change things up for Muskegon to try to get back in the game, and for the Jaguars to try to maintain, extend that lead, and close out the game.
Yeah, no question about that. We saw obviously in the 16th minute, Erica Toupin got her first goal of the season. A great ball there by Greenhalgh's Zoe, and then in the 41st minute, another beautiful ball by Greenhalgh's right into the foot of Erica Toupin, one-on-one with goalkeeper Erica Gabrielle. Not much she could do on that one. Put it away. Now it's 2-0.
Yeah, I think in both goals from Toupin, made no mistake about it. Obviously, the first one from distance is a shot that no goalkeeper is really going to save.
Yep.
Second one in on a breakaway where again the goalkeeper really not a whole lot of chance, but she picks a corner low, buries it. And, you know, the sign of a good striker, a good attacker is just finding different ways to put the ball in the back of the net. Doesn't have to go cross that line super hard, just got to find a way in. And she's been clinical tonight and put her team up 2-0.
That she did. And Ellie Thalman, who has at times tonight been challenged and tested, has come up big a number of times, just like she did last week. And that's another reason why it's 2-0.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Ellie Thalman, honestly, you know, without her again tonight, the Risers are probably on the board at least once, and this is already, you know, maybe a 2-1 game.
Yep.
But, you know, she's come up big with saves early and often like she did last week. We'll see if she comes back out for the second half. You know, much to our surprise last week when she changed, we weren't expecting that, and, I mean, we'll see. But her play was big in that first half, John, and they're going to need that same type of performance in the second half to ensure they get the 3 points.
That's right. Second half action coming up here on the other side of the break. Michigan Jaguars 2, Muskegon Risers 0. The Michigan Soccer Network covers all levels of soccer from youth, high school, college, and professional throughout the state of Michigan.
Blatches with a shot low, and he makes the goal. What a shot there, low, near post, under the arms of Best.
Our mission here at the Michigan Soccer Network is to bring your event to life. Full commentary, multi-camera options are available, and we are here to make the game of soccer in Michigan that much better.
Good ball off his chest, down, save again by Heisch. What a
He still has it, top of the 18, shot coming, and it's a goal.
How they have it as a cross coming in. Hodgson gets a touch, he gets the first goal. He makes up for it from the first one in the first half. That offside's called, and there's the first goal in club history.
To learn more, visit MichiganSoccerNetwork.com today.
Every generation knows where to go when their car gets dirty. And every generation understands the timeless family tradition of Jack's Car Wash. Families know that a clean car by Jack's just rides better.
Welcome back here into Walled Lake Central High School for tonight's UWS 1 League matchup. Jaguars currently with a 2-0 lead over the Muskegon Risers right here on the Michigan Soccer Network. Alongside my broadcast partner, Steve Best, my name's Jonathan Turner, bringing you all the action here this Friday evening, not just tonight, tomorrow night at 6, right back out here at Walled Lake Central, and then on Sunday we're down in Corktown at the Corner Ballpark as the Nationals take on Corktown AFC. We'll bring you all that action. 3 games this weekend. A lot less than the 7 we did last weekend, Steve.
Yeah, a little less, but bringing you the same great action and providing you all the coverage that you could want. If you're looking for some UWS, MP, and was it MPWL tomorrow? Midwest MWP League, and then some more UWS back on Sunday.
It's a lot of soccer nonetheless.
Waiting on some referees, I guess. Someone tell them the second half got to start. They still have to ref.
That they
By
do.
the way, the first half looked like they wanted to do one half and get out of here.
Interesting how you say you don't want to say certain things, but then you say something like that. Go, Steve.
Gotta have some fun.
Yeah.
Because right now they're MIA, so
They might have been like,
I might have been speaking the truth.
you get paid before the game starts or at halftime, you can get out. You know, I mean, oh man. Well, we welcome you back though. It is a beautiful Friday evening. 75 degrees right now. There's not really a cloud in the sky. Beautiful, beautiful Friday evening and great night for soccer. Perfect soccer weather.
That it is.
We're going to have some changes here, I'm sure. Not many by the risers. But there are at least 7 or 8 subs or so there for the Jaguars, so I'm sure we'll see some changes here. As we're still waiting on the third team to come out here on this field. Want to give a great shout out to our camera operator tonight, Todd Duggins. That's right. We still want to get him mic'd up. I still want to do that.
One time.
Oh, here comes the third team. Here they come. You know, we go to a lot of facilities, and we really don't see the referees taking full advantage of the locker rooms. But tonight they are.
To be fair, I've been reffing here for almost 15 plus years. I didn't know there were locker rooms, John. So kudos to them for finding it. I'll have to ask them post game where they are, or get in touch with Mr. Joel Sharp over here at Walled Lake Central, and he'll have to show me that there's locker rooms here. Didn't know.
I don't know if did we have a goalkeeper change?
I believe so.
Is that Callie Rich? It is.
Yes, Callie Rich in goal. Number 23, Marin Wessner. Number 35, Shannon Brown. And number 9, Danny Wolf, all checking in as well for the Jaguars.
So Danny Wolf, Shannon Brown, and you said Marin Wessner?
Marin Wessner.
Marin Wessner. All right. Perfect. Thank you. And we are underway here. Second half action here on the Michigan Soccer Network. Again, the Jaguars in the green and white kits left to right now on your screen, and the Risers in the white and blue kits going right to left. 2-0 the score. Both goals coming obviously in that first half. One goal in the 16th, ended off a Toupin. Oh, great ball there to Toupin again. Going for that third goal possibility, but there's Gabrielle to break it up. And then she scored in the 41st minute. Both assists and both goals by the same people, which is always fun, right?
Yeah, I mean, they've been finding a dangerous combination from Zoe Greenhalls into Erica Toupin. Greenhalls coming off the pitch here to start the second half, but the combination play into Toupin from some of the other attacking players will maintain, I'm sure, here throughout the second half.
Looking to see who came off.
Maddie Salzenstein, Hannah Becker, and Zoe Greenhalls.
Perfect.
Got you.
Well,
getting some eagle eyes here as we were waiting for the referee crew to
You said
come
4
back.
people came in, though. So who
yeah, and then Ellie Thalman came out as well, goalkeeper. Ellie Thalman, Hannah Becker, Maddie Salzenstein, and Zoe Greenhalls all came out.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. That's teamwork.
I can't do everything. The ball comes in. That was Niles that got a touch on that, and Callie Rich gets her first touch here of the afternoon.
Good header there from Haley Niles. Gets it on frame, forcing Callie Rich not to a difficult save, but good start for Muskegon to get across in, to get something on frame, to force the new goalkeeper to have to get an early touch. Not that goalkeeper Callie Rich is not used to the pressure. Plays at Grand Valley, national champion. As we saw last week, she came into the game after a strong first half by Ellie Thalman and provided another strong second half as well. So I'm sure Coach Doug Steiner doesn't expect that level to drop despite making that change in goal.
Van Wagnen goes right to Niles. Jaeger looking there long on that right side to Musser. That'll go up into the feet there of Callie Rich. Callie Rich is from Novi. You mentioned Grand Valley State. For another player, right? I think you're talking about Hannah Becker. Or were you talking about?
I was talking about Callie Rich.
Yeah.
Yep.
I should listen more.
Yeah, it's okay, you know. You've caught me before once or twice with I was not listening to it all, John. I was writing something down.
I know.
It happens. It's okay. It could be worse. You could have Chad Bush in your ear screaming about something or eating a lollipop. So.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Oh, this ball is played great ball by the Risers. They're into Wolf, and good move from her, and she goes down. And she
faked herself out. Danny Wolf had a little too much time. Tried to throw a little shimmy shake, maybe a little hesitation, caught the turf monster, and for the Risers' sake, a costly giveaway doesn't cost them up on the scoreboard. Crisis averted there.
It was a great ball.
It was just to the wrong team, and
right,
I think
right up the seam.
I think it surprised Danny Wolf a little too much how much time and space she had. That I think she just got a little too fancy with it and ended up costing herself. But I know she will be back and working, trying to get another opportunity here.
Ball back to Rich and. Well, that's a good eye look at the ball there, but unfortunately it goes back to the goalkeeper and Gabrielle. And
yeah, I tried to find Paget running through. She wasn't aware exactly she was as she was going to be offsides had that ball gone to her.
Toupin's dropped more now as looks like more like a center midfielder. You see Paget's there at that attacking center mid role. Wolf is playing a striker. And ball now to Musser on that far side. She's got Paulson inside the 6, and that goes out now for a corner kick.
Smart play there by Musser just to try to get a ball into their teammate. Gets blocked out for a corner, but finds a way to win her team, a dangerous set piece here.
Don't forget there that at the end of the game we'll bring up a couple players here from the Jaguars. Talk about their impact here on the game. If you have any thoughts about who we should bring up, put those in the comments.
You need some help figuring out who we should bring up?
No, not at all. Not right now we don't. As the ball comes in, Rich tries to get a punch on it, but she can't. As the ball go back to Niles, and she'll take a crack at it, go wide. Out for a goal kick.
John, Fran Murphy Law. Since no two cases are ever the same, at Fran Murphy Law, we provide personalized solutions to your legal problems. We have years of experience with complex civil, criminal, and personal injury cases, and are privileged to serve clients across Southeast Michigan. Call or text us now at 248-763-4111, or you can scan the QR code on the screen, and it'll take you directly to their website.
An opportunity there just a second ago. Wesner almost got a ball. Now Danny Wolf will collect this here on that far side. She's got Blaine far post. Ball will be deflected inside to the 6 and then headed out. You can hear Matt Schmidt saying, hey.
Yeah, it was Kirsten Korianik getting up and getting it clear, and then what appeared to be taking some kind of it was either a head or a forearm to the face. So she's looks a little shaken up, but going to be okay.
Been funny if we when I kind of went out and like said, hey, what do you say down by the bay, if I may. I know it's a dad joke all day long. So I got a lot of those in my holster. Figuratively, of course, and not carrying a holster with me, but that makes sure I'm not Dwight Schrute from The Office. One of the greatest shows of all time, by the way. Right? I mean,
can't argue it.
No. I think Friends is up there, I think, is one of them. Was never a big fan of Friends, but I think Seinfeld's up there as well. Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Great show.
It is. Same thing, Seinfeld, right? I mean,
yeah.
Larry David. Big Bang Theory. 2.5 Men. Those are all in there. Saved by the Bell. That's a good ball. That was Emily Vargas. Looks like she just stepped in the match. Alicia Chatreau is now sitting down, or was she already in the?
No, she was on the bench to start. Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say okay. Good. That was a little foul, and no foul called though.
Yeah, I don't think we called Emily Vargas in the first half, but
no, we did not.
She was out there.
Okay. Sometimes that happens.
Plenty of room for Padgett.
Yeah, there is. She's got Wolf making a good run.
Play the ball just behind her. Yeah, if she can find a way to play that ball into space in front of Wolf, Danny Wolf has probably the space and speed there to run onto it. Ball gets played behind her. Really, nothing she can do with that.
Gabrielle will punt this up. It's going the right for Niles. That was won by Brown. Horth will knock that out wide.
For
us.
Libby Van Wagenen.
Nope. She's right back.
Oh, sorry. She must have switched.
She did. Vargas now will get a touch on this. Now Kornick for the Risers, and that will go out now for a throw-in here on this near side for the Jaguars.
So the Jaguars moved Andy Wolf into one of the center back spots.
Yep.
So I think
is that Wallen?
I think so. Wallen moved out to left back. Yeah, 25 out there. So Emily Wallen moved out to left back.
The Kivers took a crack at it here a second ago, and now out wide now to Westner, Marin Westner. Second half sub from Northville. She's committed to Dayton.
The Dayton Flyers.
It's a 5-hour drive. I've done it many times. Now Musser. She's got some space. Wallen just takes her down. That might be a yellow card, and it will be. First caution of the game goes to number 25 here for the Jaguars. That's left back Emily Wallen. And a dangerous free kick opportunity here for the Risers. 57th minute.
Yeah, dangerous opportunity, just a yard or two outside the box. This probably go right directly on frame. Is a clear opportunity here for the Risers to get one of their most dangerous opportunities of the night.
The Kivers with a shot. That's a good shot, and Kelly Rich collapse dive to her right, and the score stays at 2-0.
Yeah, I think Callie Rich had her wall set perfectly. She saw it clearly, was able to just get a few steps over, make the easy collapse dive, and keep this game scoreless from the Racers' end.
Andy Wolf play this one to Toupin, and it's broken up. Blaine here on this near side. She's got Van Wagenen in support up the right side. She goes down in a heap, and she's slow to get up. Referee calls a foul. She's now up, and free kick coming here for the Jaguars. Andy Wolf will stand over this one as Gabrielle having a hard time seeing because that sun now is dropping below the state or just above the stadium. Well, that's going to play into any of this. This ball is played. Good ball inside the box. Bounces around right in the arms of Gabrielle.
Yeah, not too dangerous there as the ball just rolls into her. But another opportunity here for the Jaguars to try to extend this lead.
Toupin is going to play this back to Wolf. Play it all the way over there to Horth. A little more patient in their attack here in this second half. As Kornick will knock this out for a throw on that far side. Ball then just shot in. Don't forget, next week, June 11th and 12th, are tryouts all over Michigan. Specifically, the Nationals' vision to be the best at developing youth soccer players who strive as this ball is played in by Blaine. I want to make sure I read this properly before it. Out to Toupin. Toupin left-footed shot low, and she gets her hat trick.
Yeah, beautiful job there from Erica Toupin. Gets the ball in her left foot, has the patience, creates the space, puts the shot in, and finds the back of the net for goal number 3. Completes the hat trick, and great work by her.
I want to see you got a touch on that because it was first touched by Noel Blaine.
Looks like we've got a sub here for the Jaguars. Number 11, Sarah Noonan, checking in for number 6, Libby Van Wagnen.
I believe it was Wessner who got a touch on that, I believe. I can't tell. Maybe you can see it better than me. I don't think it was Danny Wolf.
Yeah, I can't tell. It might have been Blaine.
No, Blaine is the one that got a touch on it first.
Oh, okay, so she got the first.
Yeah. But either way, that goal coming here in the 60th minute. The hat trick. We'll figure out the assist soon enough. We really need a spotter. No, it looked like it. From our review, it looked as though it touched off one of the Jaguars players. I believe it was Marin Wessner. I don't believe it was Danny Wolf, but take a look at it here again in a second. Oh, a good ball there into DeKuyver. And then Andy Wolf clears it up.
Good job there from DeKuyver to win it back and force the Jaguars to have a deep throw in here.
That was Riley Rugnick, and now given away. And a ball there. It was looking for Noonan. It was broken up. But yeah, tryouts are all next week. June 11th and 12th. They are all day. All the clubs here across the state of Michigan will be trying out for all different ages and groups all across the state. So I know the Nationals will be out at Nationals here next Saturday. As Danny Wolf now plays this into Noonan, puts it back to her. Wolf gets a touch, and she gets a goal. That was Noonan to Wolf, and that fourth goal coming here in the 63rd minute.
Great combination play there from Danny Wolf and Noonan. Who just stepped onto the pitch, making her impact. Felt immediately as a nice little combination play there. From Noonan back into Danny Wolf, and Danny Wolf makes no mistake about it. Gets that opportunity, makes up for that opportunity lost earlier. takes it to a nice touch, pokes into the back of the net, and extends that lead to 4-0.
But we'll be out at next week on Saturday in the morning. We'll be out. MSN Weekly will be out live at tryouts with the Nationals and bring you that action here next weekend. Though next weekend we got a whole bunch of action as far as games. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Also have a game on Wednesday. UPSL back with the prep is Wesner. Good move from her inside the 18. Shot coming, and it goes far post and in. That was Wesner.
Maren Wesner with a great individual effort there. Taking her girl on, beating her 1v1, driving towards the goal, getting the shot off, putting it into the back bar. And we talked about, it doesn't have to be a 100-mile-an-hour shot, but finds a way to put it across that back line and extend this lead to 5-0 here for the Jags.
That it is, 5-0. They've come alive here in the second half.
And we talked about, in the open beginning of the first half about how the legs and, what Muskegon will have to do to try to keep staying in this game. And I think some of those fresh legs that the Jaguars were able to bring on at halftime has exposed some of that back line. And that's, one of the main reasons the Jaguars have extended this lead.
Plus the fact that currently they're down a man, as the one playing with 10, is Paget. It looks like Noonan coming up here support, gets the ball at top of the 18. And then that was Korniak that defended that well. But it looks as though, there's two players out, so they're playing short. They're playing down a man. They're with 10 right now.
Yeah, Brenna Musser came off. Looks like Alicia Chatrow will be checking in for Muskegon. Musser getting up as well. Looks like, I don't know if she's getting attention from the trainer or might be checking back in as well herself.
Well, if she came off, she didn't. No one came off, so she's off of the night. Because once you come off, you're off.
Right, now she is off and done for the evening. Had Alicia Chatrow gone in for another player,
correct,
then Musser could have re-entered in.
Shannon Brown now has this. She's got Wallen out wide. Wall on top of the box. Actually, that's Blaine. Now a shot coming. A save by Gabrielle right to Noonan. Another save by Gabrielle. Now kicked out to Wolf, and that's off the crossbar. Another shot low by Blaine. Keep them coming. That's like 5 shots in like 10 seconds. And Gabrielle, man, coming up big on 3 of those attempts.
Yeah, she's been tested often here, especially in the second half. And doing her best to try to limit the damage.
There's Wallen now. Almost given away there. It is given away. Jaeger. Let's ball goalie back to Callie Rich. The thing here that would be is good for, or what you would think be a confidence booster for this team, would be for them to get out of here with a shutout. Right? Okay, it's one thing to get up and score a bunch of goals, but keep the risers off the board. Keep a 0, right? Defensively, it'll help that build that confidence in that back line. You let a goal in, and you might say that a goal means nothing. It means something to the risers, but it means something defensively to the Jaguars as well. Maintain that shutout.
Absolutely. Every time out, you as a defensive unit, you want to try to ensure that shutout. It means everything's going well from a communication standpoint to an organizational standpoint. That everything's working well, picking up marks, picking up runs. They'll definitely try everything they can to make sure they hold this lead and hold that shutout.
Toupin all the way back now to Callie Rich. Oh, good ball. Switch there on that far side. And ball looking to go there into Wolf, and she's going to collect this left-footed shot right away, and that's going to go just wide of that far post. Now for a goal kick.
Yeah, I think she had a little more room to drive towards goal if she wanted to. Picked her head up, thought she could get a good shot off there from distance. Didn't make the contact. I'm sure she wanted to there with the left foot. puts it just wide.
That's right. 68th minute, 5-0 is the score. 2 in the first, 3 here in the second. And that's where things stand. This ball is kicked right to Noonan. There's been a little bit of a spark here in this second half for the Jaguars. Puts us top of the, right there, the 12 for Danny Wolf. And then a shot that goes just wide from Noel Blaine as this pressure continues to build here for the Jaguars in the second half.
And relentless, probably the best way to describe the attack here from the Jaguars is, you know, they were continue to keep playing balls through, keep playing balls on the attack, and then take advantage of the turnovers and giveaways within the midfield as well, and countering.
Horth finds Blaine there on that far side. Oh, good defensive play there by Horth. She got Shannon Brown, and they'll play around with us a little bit here in their back line and then give it away. And out here for a throw-in on this near side for the Risers. 21 minutes to go on this one. Stick around at the end of the game. We'll bring up players of the game for the Jaguars. There's now Padgett. She's got Danny Wolf with a nice run up the seam there. Broken up. And Noonan here on that near side. Well, good overlapping run from Wolf. Can she get it? No, she can't. It was read well there by Caitlin Mullen. Rugnick gets by Noonan and then finds Haley Niles. Not bad ball movement there from the Risers.
Yeah, it just haven't been able to string enough together, haven't been consistent enough, you know, stringing passes together throughout the night, forcing the Jaguars to have to get in behind the ball. You know, we saw that stretch for maybe 20, 30 minutes in the first half where they were able to find some legs and going forward. But Jaguars were able to withstand that pressure and now find themselves up even more.
Wesner looking there for Wolf. And that's Lindsay Cole that won that, intercepted that ball. And back to Erica Gabrielle. Sun continues to set here behind us.
Better than right in front of us, like over at Madonna.
No kidding. Well, it's a good ball there into the Kivers, and one-time shot possibly, and that's not going to get it done. I'm not sure. Did it go out for a throw-in?
I believe so. I think it was hit by number 9, Gracie Paulson. Hit it with some kind of
that's weird.
Ridiculous spin.
I was going to say, because that's weird, because, I mean, the way I'm thinking it went out for a goal kick, and instead it went out for a throw-in on that far side. My eyes deceive me. Now another throw-in coming. Danny Wolf now collects this. She's got Noonan here. Puts it up over the top. Out comes Gabrielle. She'll play that short. Yeager. Played near side. Chartreux. She replaced Musser. That was Vargas played. Now they'll continue to cycle this around the Risers, looking to get their first goal here tonight. Down 5-0. Ball put across and right in the arms of Callie Rich. Will clear this up. Looking for Danny Wolf, and that just kind of bounces perfectly for Wesner. Good ball there into Noonan. She's by herself. She'll earn herself a corner. That was last touch there by Caitlin Mullen.
Good work there again from Sarah Noonan. Said her name a lot here in the second half since she came on, but she's been active and involved early. Breaks in an opportunity, gets in behind the defender. Defender did a good job of closing her down, though, and getting back defensively to block that out for a corner.
Paget will take this. It's a good ball right into the mixer. Just goes over the head of Noel Blaine. Looks like Shannon Brown will collect this. Puts this one back into a wide open Noel Blaine, who finishes it for goal number 6.
Great work there from Noel Blaine to set herself, find the header, bury it low right into the bottom corner. But good individual work there from Shannon Brown on the assist, as she plays a beautiful ball across. Great 1v1 action on the outside there from Shannon Brown, and gives the Jaguars another opportunity and puts them up 6-0 here with just under 20 to go.
That might be a goal of the week nominee. I mean,
Yeah,
off the head like that. I mean, anytime you get a goal off the head and you find a way to redirect it like that, that might be nominee.
Absolutely. It was great individual work again from Brown, and she finds Noel Blaine in the middle of the field, parked right out in front, sets her feet, finds a way to put that header low on target, and it's a good finish there.
The Kivers will bring this one. Looking for Niles. Broken up, and now here come the Jaguars again. Looking out wide there for Wesner. Crossover down the end line. Crossed off the goalkeeper, Gabrielle, still in play, and now out for a corner kick. That was a rocket of a shot.
Just good job there from goalkeeper there, Erica Gabriel, to get her hands up in a short reaction save there. Already her 9th save of the night. Doing everything she can from her perspective to keep her team, in this game as much as she can.
Comes the ball in top of the 6. Blaine's there. So is Danny Wolf. He'll drop down at her feet, and a foul was called. Didn't quite see it, but there's also 30 players right there, so. Gabrielle puts back in play here in this 76th minute. It's hard to believe that, the Risers have allowed 23 goals in 4 games. There's a shot from distance. It's an ambitious shot from Noel Blaine. But 23 goals, in 4 games. Almost 6 goals per game average as far as goals against. Only scored 2. Looking at the team, I mean, we've seen a lot of teams playing, Steve, this summer and throughout our calling our broadcast. They're not a bad team. I mean, defensively, they're getting beat right now from a good team. Is this a talent gap? Is it? I don't see them as collectively. They're not a bad team.
No, I think the bigger issue is more or less just depth.
Yeah.
Some of these girls are pushing themselves for 45, 70, 80 minutes, and there's only one sub, so they've got to kind of pace themselves and can't get off the field. As we have a foul back here, advantage waved off there from the referee. But I think it's more of an issue of depth, of just not having the legs underneath them at certain times in the game to give some relief, because we saw in moments where they were very good in the attacking third, very good defensively. This Jags team is very, very strong and has a lot of talent. So when you make mistakes, the Jags team will hurt you. So they definitely took advantage of those opportunities tonight. But, I think for Muskegon, it's maybe if they can find a way just to even get a few girls in that can provide some minutes of breather's time.
Oh, ball there. That's a good ball. Wesner tried to get a touch on that. She did. Gabriella gets a piece of it, goes out wide. I believe that's Wallen now putting this in there for Danny Wolf, wide open. Here, Matt Schmidt, telling his team to keep defending, keep playing, keep fighting, and they are fighting.
Yeah, and this, like you said, this scoreline is not reflective of the team. I think it's a product of the team not.
Ooh, a good ball. Now Paul, that's not Paulson, I apologize. That's Rugnick. Oh, ball. Well, that wasn't a Paulson, and that goes off the crossbar. What a great ball that was, and that could have been a moment for the Risers, a positive moment for them, and just missing.
Yeah, it was good work there on the outside here from Riley Vrugnick. Sends the ball in, gets the ball all the way across, finds Gracie Paulson, gets a good strike on it, makes great contact, puts the ball right on frame, just hits the top of the crossbar and goes out for a goal kick. But a real great opportunity, great ball played in, good movement, good strike, just missed by maybe a few inches.
Wide now, Wesner. Ball now into Wolf. Might be a little bit too much on that one. She keeps it on the pitch, and it goes out. Just about 12 minutes ago in this 179th minute. Oh, I can't imagine being too much stoppage time from the referee. There's a foul there. It's good effort there by Wesner, but a little bit too much on that one. Shot true. That was a good idea from Padgett.
Yeah, it was a great turn. Just not enough on the ball to play through, but good movement, good collection and turn there in the middle of the park from Padgett.
Paulson will collect this now, and she finds Haley Niles. Shift this out wide on that far side. Looking there for Vargas. Broken up there by Noel Blaine. Good ball over the top in for Toupin. Kaylin Mullins will knock this back to Gabrielle.
Yeah, when Muskegon goes back and watches this tape, I think they're gonna find that there were definitely moments, especially in the first half, where they had a good chunk of the possession and on the front foot in the attacking third, but their inability to capitalize on those chances and to find a way into the back of the net when it was 1-2-0 to keep this a game, kind of cost them, and then immediately conceding those goals early and often in the second half here. Really obviously deflates and squashes that opportunity to find a way to get 3 points. But you can't concede 3 goals in 4 minutes. Or almost 4 goals in 8 minutes, and still be in a game.
Oh, ball over the top here for Noonan. Out comes Gabrielle, and again we look at without knowing the product, before we watch this team comes in tonight. Seeing that 17 goals have gone in. You could look and say, okay, well, from a distance, what's the reason, right? Is it goalkeeping, right? We've seen bad goalkeeping create, cause. They do not have a bad goalkeeping problem. That is not their problem. Gabriella has made some phenomenal saves tonight, as well as the goalkeepers for the Jaguars. It just like you mentioned, it comes down to right now. It's hey, for the better part of 45 minutes they were in this, and now without depth, without fresh legs on the field. That makes the difference in a game like this, and that's probably one of the core reasons why they are here this summer. This ball is played into Toupin. She's got 3 tonight. It turns, and that's blocked.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think that's what the Risers will take out of this game, is that there were positives in good portions of this match. And they've got to find a way to extend those positive moments and find ways to capitalize on those chances when they do happen. From the Jaguars point of view, I think Coach Doug Steiner will be happy that they were offensively they were able to have those moments of brilliance tonight, find the back of the goal with some real pretty goals, and came in various ways. Balls played through, shots from distance, crosses and headers. All sorts of goals tonight have been scored. So offensively they've been really good. But there were moments in that first half that they could have been better defensively as well. So definitely things to take from both sides here tonight.
Oh, for sure. 83rd minute. You're watching UWS Soccer here on the Michigan Soccer Network. Alongside my broadcast partner, Steve Besk, I'm Jonathan Turner. It's 6-0 here at Walled Lake Central High School here in Walled Lake, Michigan. As Wesner will collect this. She was looking there for Padgett, but deflected back. And Kornick cleared it out. And now here come Jaguars. Ball into Toupin. She gets a touch on, a heavy touch. Ball still inside the box and then cleared out. Sarah Noonan will collect this here right at the 10-yard line. Good give and go. Mullins. It's a good ball there to Kivers. Shot from distance, blocked there by Horth, and out for a throw-in on that far side.
This part of the match is brought to you by Health Quest. Hey, Jaguars fans, you may have noticed that Health Quest PT logo on the front of our jerseys. With over 30 locations around Metro Detroit, Health Quest Physical Therapy helps people live life well. Everyone has their trusted dentist, barber, and mechanic, but have you ever considered that you need a PT? Your PT will keep you doing things that you love without pain, better and stronger than before. Don't ignore your pain or think it'll go away on its own. Go to hqpt.com or call one of their 30 locations, including our flagship sponsor location in Novi. Schedule a free assessment today. We're grateful to have HealthQuest on our team. Now it's time for them to join yours.
Boom. Shannon Brown will knock this back here to Andy Wolf. And then near side to Wall, looking to cycle this through their back line. Andy Wolf looking to go over the top and misplayed. And a little touch there by, I think that was Wesner. Horth. That goes out wide to Blaine. Blaine met by a wall. That was a good defensive play by Korniak. And then cleared out.
We identified the player of the game here, John. I think.
I mean, come on now.
Are we sticking with one? Are we sticking with?
I don't
sticking
know.
with two. I mean, obviously, I think Erica Toupin is by far and away the easy consensus favorite for player of the game. Any other choices, John?
I mean, obviously we had, Zoe Greenhalgh. She had 2 assists. The ball comes in here, bounces up, and then not cleared out. Shannon Brown gets a touch of it. That goes up and over. I don't know. I mean, Toupin, she's got a hat trick. Maybe we ask the crowd. What do you guys think? I don't know. Do we pick anyone else other than Toupin?
I think she's the only one. I think she put in a performance tonight. Stood above everyone else. Stood out from the rest. Scored that hat trick and earned herself that honor.
Yeah, we're getting the nods here in the press box. So, any relation? No, he's like, no. He's like, okay. I didn't know if there was any.
Toupin's younger brother, Albert.
87th minute, 6-0 is your score. Ball's thrown in. Noonan gets a touch on this, and she continues to maintain it down by the end line, looking to cross this one in. Good cross from her. A bicycle kick attempt there by Noelle Blaine. If she makes that, we'll call her up.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think it was just a tad bit out of her reach. I love the effort, the desire to want to try it. Maybe it wasn't the best ball for her setup on it, but you don't know if you don't try. So I will give her that. I would never have dared to try. So
when I was coaching a high school, my high school team, one of my players in practice tried a bicycle, blew out his ACL. As Wesner puts us across to the 6, right to Noonan. She gets a shot and she scores.
Sarah Noonan, ball falls directly onto her foot, right onto her left foot. She wastes no time, lifts her head up, buries it into the backside side netting, and extend this lead. Touchdown Jaguars.
Touchdown Jaguars. That's right. 7-0 your score. Goal coming here in the 88th minute. And just watching that, because you could see it almost in slow-mo as it's going into the far post there in that netting. And I love seeing that ball go into the side netting like that. That was a beautiful goal. Might be a nominee for goal of the week.
Yeah, another well-struck ball. We saw the first goal of the night here from Erica Toupin from distance, find the upper net far bar. And same there with Sarah Noonan, who's made an immediate impact here in this second half. Definitely making her case to this coaching staff that she should be on the field more, because when she's come out, she's made a big impact here tonight.
We got a comment here, and this is a good one, and I want to get this one in, is DeKuyver play this interior. I think one of the biggest challenges for the Risers is the fact that they're an independent team in their second year of going up against well-established youth organizations, and that's a great point. Again, the Jaguars have a plethora of player pools to pick from. We're going to see some of that here as Wesner collects is inside the 18, gets by a left-footed shot coming low, and it's a goal. That's goal number 8.
Jack decided to go for 2 as Marin Wesner, great individual effort. We've said it often tonight, the individual efforts, but again, Marin Wesner does great 1v1, gets the space, creates just enough space for herself, gets across the goalkeeper, and buries it into the back of the net to extend this lead to 8.
No, and honestly, Darby, it's great points. You are 100% correct. I mean, when you have a well-established youth club like the Michigan Jaguars, who have, again, I was talking to Doug Steiner, he's got 70 players to pick from. I mean, there's something to be said about that. And yes, on some level, these girls have either played against each other or played with each other or against each other, and from this side of town. So you made a great point, and that is a very valid reason as to why the struggles of a young club as they're trying to make their rise, as there is no stoppage time in this one, and the Jaguars will complete this one. Your full-time score is 8-0 here. 2 goals in the first, 6 here in the second, and the Jaguars add 3 more points here tonight.
Yeah, it was a good performance here from the Jaguars. Like we talked from the open as far as being on the front foot offensively, being creative, combination play. We saw some very beautiful goals tonight. Some goals from distance, John, goals off a header, some combination play goals, goals of all sorts. Maybe a few to choose from for our goal of the week. And the Jaguars find a way to get out of here with 3 points and move on to next week.
That they do. And Darby, I want to say thank you for giving these comments. It's a great point. We don't know much about the Muskegon Risers, and he mentioned that the MPSL side, they're having success there, which is great news for them. So we appreciate the comments nonetheless, and we wish the Muskegon Risers nothing but the best, as well as the Jaguars. We're going to take a step aside here. When we come back, we'll hopefully have Erica Toupin step up here, player of the game here for the Jaguars with 3 goals, hat trick here this evening. The final score here, though, is 8-0 as the Jaguars claim game number 2 in commanding fashion here on this Friday evening. We'll be right back here on the Michigan Soccer Network. The Michigan Soccer Network covers all levels of soccer from youth, high school, college, and professional throughout the state of Michigan.
Fletcher's with a shot low, and he makes the goal. What a shot there, low, near post, under the arms of Best.
Our mission here at the Michigan Soccer Network is to bring your event to life. Full commentary, multi-camera options are available, and we are here to make the game of soccer in Michigan that much better.
Good ball off his chest. Down. Save again by Heisch. What a
He still has it. Top of the 18. Shot coming. And it's a goal.
How they have it as a cross comes in. Hodgson gets a touch. He gets the first goal. He makes up for it from the first one in the first half. That offside's called, and there's the first goal in club history.
To learn more, visit MichiganSoccerNetwork.com today.
Hey moms and dads, are you looking for a program to keep your toddler active this winter? Kickstart Toddler Soccer is the perfect cure for the winter blues. We have great indoor locations in Fraser, Troy, and Shelby Township. Check us out at kickstarttoddlersoccer.com and come play with us today.
Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
We like to do it before we go out on the weekend.
We do.
We do it every week.
Whether we need to or not.
We did it today.
It was really dirty.
My parents do it every day.
Hey, kiddo.
Do it every day with the Unlimited Club, only at Jack's Car Wash. Protect your car from the hot summer sun, dust, dirt, and contaminants all summer long with the Jack's Unlimited Club.
Join today, starting at just $22.99 a month.
Hey moms and dads, are you looking for a program to keep your toddler active this winter? Kickstart Toddler Soccer is the perfect cure for the winter blues. We are right around the corner at the Mundy Sportsplex Indoor Soccer Facility located in Flint, Michigan. Check us out at kickstarttoddlersoccer.com and come play with us today.
Welcome back here into Walled Lake Central High School for tonight's UWS matchup as the Michigan Jaguars complete a commanding win over the Muskegon Risers 8-0. I mean, Steve, Attila 2 halves. In the first half, they scored 2. The Risers seemed like they had they were putting on a good fight, and obviously as the game went on, they started to wear down. 6 goals here in the second half, and that's where things finish.
Sorry, yeah, it was a tale of 2 halves. I think for most of the first half, the Jaguars felt like they were in control, but had to weather the storm a little bit of a good 20-minute spell where the Muskegon definitely provided some offensive pressure. But then the Jaguars found a way to open up in the second half, create some more opportunities, really create offensively, and to the tune of 6 goals in the second half to extend that lead to 8-0 and find themselves winners tonight. And now we are joined in the booth by our player of the game, Erica Toupin. Erica, welcome. Congratulations.
Hi. Thank you.
A hat trick tonight. Well, let's talk about your first goal from distance. Picked the ball up in midfield, looked up. A great shot from distance. Talk us through what you saw there on that one.
I kind of just saw that the goalie was blocked by the defender, and so I was like, I'm just going to smash it and hope it goes upper 90 and that she can't see it. And I don't think she did because the goalie was right. She was blocked by the center back right there.
Yeah, not too many goalkeepers gonna make a save on a shot like that. You were able to find a good connection with Zoe Greenhalgh, finding you on 2 assists in those 2 opening goals.
Mm-hmm.
What was that connection like for you two today? As you found a way to be real successful working with her in different combinations on the pitch today.
I don't know. She just, halfway through the first half, she told me, she was like, I think you should stay higher. And so if she got it, I would just stay higher and keep making those runs, which we kept trying. And then eventually I was just successful with it. We both were. It's a great ball.
And talk about that, the communication on the field. When you guys do recognize that there is something you can exploit, how that can help you guys moving forward in that offensive end.
I don't know. I think there just has to be a good communication between the forwards and the midfielders. Who's going to check? Who's not going to? There was a moment where we were really flat, and we talked about that at halftime, and we just fixed it. Told each other how to check, and we got the job done.
All right. Well, it was a great job tonight. Congratulations again on the hat trick, and good luck moving into next week and trying to pick up those 3 points.
Thank you so much.
Well, thank you. All right. Well, I mean, Steve, talking about another step here for the Jaguars. Again, playing against a team that, coming into this and the Risers struggling to score goals, struggling, to keep goals out of the back of the net. But hey, when you can only face a team that's on the field that night, and that happened to be the Risers tonight, and they have a chance here next week to go get some more points. So.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think they did exactly what they probably intended to come out here to do tonight, which was come out, find a way to get those 3 points, to work on things from offensive side, score goals in different ways, and then most importantly, get out of here with no injuries and get those 3 points. And I think they did that tonight. That they did.
It is Friday night soccer here coming to an end, but we'll be back here tomorrow night, 6 p.m., right back out here at Walled Lake Central High School as the Midwest Premier League men's side. The Jaguars take on Tulip City right here on the Michigan Soccer Network. And then on Sunday, we'll be back out at Corner Ballpark in Corktown as the Corktown AFC welcome in the Nationals there on Sunday evening. That's another UWS game. But from all of us here at the Michigan Soccer Network, our operators, our broadcast team, Steve Best, my name's Jonathan Turner. To everyone out there far and wide, have a wonderful Friday evening, and we'll see you here next time on the Michigan Soccer Network.